Welcome to Young Kids League A1 YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button down below and turn on the bell icon. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section.
The issue of tribalism is a serious concern to all of us. I personally do not like tribalists and I'll never support tribalists. I want to say that tribalists are in every tribe of Zambia. Yes, I have people that when I tell them that, the Bembas are now our new tribal cousins, and they say, we're here. They'll say, Batili, Abakoni. Why are you refusing? Because you're a tribalist. Probably you don't like the idea that the Bembas can become Yombuya. I have met people who are Bemba and I said, and they say, we're dirty. Because they're tribalists. So tribalism is everywhere. I've met Easterners who have said, I don't like losses, or I don't like Shanyuk. I've met them. Every tribe has tribalists. People with small minds, according to me. Because you cannot differentiate or reduce other people or hate other people based on something that they had no role in being. That is being dumb and stupid. Okay, so if you're a tribalist, if people say losses are now our tribal cousins and you're refusing, or Bembas are now our tribal cousins, you're refusing, you're a tribalist. What those men did at that point was wrong. Is it an old video or a new video? I'm not very sure. But I can assure you the Patriotic Front has all tribes in it. During this funeral, I have learned that there are a lot of us of so-called Zambezi region in the Patriotic Front. We are many. The perception they've created for you that there are not so many so-called Zambezi region in the PF is very wrong. It's not true. Look at the top PF leadership. Those are there, Tongas are there, and even Northwesterners are there. Look at the PF Secretariat, you'll find us there. Look at the media, you'll find us there. Look at the general in the wards, in the constituencies, at provincial level. We are there. We are there. So stop being lied to. Look at the MCCs, we are there. So there's no tribalism, it's just perception. But I'll tell you what is tribal. In 2006, President Hakainde Hichilema is not a president of the UPND. The president has just died. President Mazoka, may his soul rest in peace. He has just died and they're looking for a replacement. They have gone to a convention. So Kwibas Kota, a long-standing member of the UPND, wants to stand as the president of the UPND. However, when they get to the convention, or just around the time of the convention, one very simple-minded idiot decides to coin a title and says, only a Tonga was sent to the throne of the UPND. Only a Tonga will become president of the UPND. Sadly, I have looked everywhere. I have not found one article where President Hakainde Hichilema, then a contending aspirant candidate, condemned that statement and in fact said no, everyone should be allowed to contend. He was quiet. He was quiet. He allowed it to be. So Kwibas Kota, go and talk to him and find out. He was hounded out of the convention. They were beating the women and the men who were supporting them. Chased them out of the convention. That's 2006. At the same convention that elects President Hakainde Hichilema as the UPND president. They wanted only a Tonga to ascend. That's why I have never supported, actually at one point I used to vote for the UPND. But when I wanted to become a politician, I did not become a UPND member. Why? I discovered this. When I wanted to become a politician in 2021 March, I did research and I discovered this is how President Hakainde Hichilema rose to that position. Number two, I discovered the UPND were actually hooligans and they were committing violence because I saw them firsthand chasing PF members with pangas and stores and stuff. So yeah, I realized they were equally the same. Okay, they had thugs. So all these things that the Panga family, you have pangas by UPND. No, the thugs in PF, you have thugs in the UPND. And if you're saying tribalists in the PF, you have tribalists In the UPND, those who said only a Tonga who ascended, and indeed only a Tonga ascended, who did not even condemn that. Meaning he was in agreement. It's the same thing we're talking about this funeral. He watched his agents, state agents, refuse Edgar Chagwa to travel out when he knew he needed to travel out for medical treatment. So meaning he was in agreement with that. So he can't be emotionally broken at this point. For what? Back to the tribalism. It's a problem in Zambia. The UPND claimed they were coming to heal tribalism, but they have only continued increasing it. When President HH is there, I'm using him because I have clear examples. President HH, when he's in Southern Province, he's speaking Tonga. He said, remember how when you get off the bus in Intercity, they'll beat you up. Those people are not wearing UPND regalia, but when they get off the bus, they'll be beaten. Why? What? Because they were speaking Tonga. That's what we all get to hear, isn't it? When he goes to Luapula, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say, remember if you kulusaga mwaikila bas bambo kumyuma. No, he doesn't say that. He just talks about how, remember how why are the Luapula people not getting off a bus and being beaten, but the Southerners are getting off a bus and being beaten? He repeats this each time he's in Southern Province. That's tribalism. So I have a problem with him. A very serious problem with him. Before I can even talk about how he has treated President Edgar Chagwa. He needs to correct what he's doing. If he doesn't know, he has to change, because people can see, can hear, can deduce, can understand. And then you get the ignorant ones who want to fight you back with the same. They'll say, oh, fine, tribal. But don't lump the entire patriotic front like it's a tribal thing. Come and get to understand the structures. You'll be amazed. There are a lot of us. And we want even more. Because it's about uniting Zambia. To all of you tribalists, whether in the PF, in the UPND, all of you, stop that nonsense. Even those who are not politically affiliated, they're there who are tribalists. Stop that nonsense. You didn't do anything to become that tribe. There's nothing special about you that should be derived from being that tribe. You are special because God decided to put you on earth. He only put special people here on earth. So let's stop it. Ken Dumbo, please, be fair. Be fair. Tribalism, you know it. I know the way I was approached and told, support your own. You know you've heard that statement. That is tribalism. What did you say when they approached you and said that? Did you just laugh? Or did you rebuke them? Because I rebuked them. No one can bring that nonsense to me now. Because I have cousins, not even cousins. In African culture, we call it siblings. Who, I'll use different names, who can be Masao Sobanda. But that is my brother or my sister, if you follow the traditional trajectory of how we relate in families. But me, I'm Namakao Silomesi, that one is Masao Sobanda, and you will not know. That's my brother. Stop tribalism. And the UPND especially, you do undercover tribalism. Your own member of parliament and actually minister went to Luapula and said the people of Luapula have got poverty of the mind. That's tribalism, because he's not one of them. And he can't say that about them, demeaning words about them. That's tribalism. Correct yourselves, you tribalists. Correct yourself. And those in the compounds, in the homes, in the offices, stop creating an impression that now you are ruling because of that tribe you have. You're not ruling anything. You're nobody. You're still what you are. Only President Haggai Hichilema is ruling, and the ministers or whatever. In a way, you're just like a sweeper there in the office. We hear stories that bosses are even scared of their sweepers because the sweeper is stronger. We hear. Let's not pretend. Let's change this. Let's correct this. Zambia deserves better. We deserve better. The UPND deal with your tribalism. We shall deal with our tribalism. Zambia cannot develop, cannot grow with tribalism. Let's correct it. Let's work together and change the trajectory. Let's educate the ignorant and rise above tribalism. Stop pointing fingers, because when you're pointing one 4 or 3 are pointing back at you. Let's stop it, Mane. Embrace the new Mbuyas. You ask losses, Bembas are Mbuyas. Bembas embrace us losses. Let's heal our country. Let's correct the situation. Come on, people, we can do this. We can rise above tribalism. We can do better.